Grade 4. The Grade 4 children you will be watching are Rebecca, Francesca, Zoe, James, Sophie, Lucy, and Heidi. Transfer of weight. We begin with a training exercise which is taken facing the bar and introduces transfer of weight en avant and en arrière using fourth position. We have created a second training exercise, this time taken sideways to the bar, with a full transfer of weight en avant, using straight legs and going through demi-plié. Francesca will show you the exercise. You will have noticed that this is the first exercise to go continuously to both sides of the bar. Pliés. At the discretion of the teacher, children can now work from third or fifth position. Pliés is a simple combination with a balance added at the end. Battement tendu. Again, we have a simple combination, which introduces the use of the majors, heads and arms. Let's watch Lucy and Heidi. The exercise for battement glissé is taken en croix and also uses the major's head. The rond de jambe à terre is now taken en dehors and en dedans in 2 counts, and we have a rise in fifth position to give a sense of presentation. Battement fondu à terre. This exercise is now taken with an extension to each position in a simplified version of the elementary setting. Grand battement is now taken en croix for the first time. Développés are now taken continuously on both sides of the bar, and you will notice that the setting incorporates a chassé en avant. The boys' exercise is like the girls, but uses a strong rise instead of a courroux on the turn to the other side. Développés à la seconde, an exercise for arabesque en l'air. This exercise is taken facing the bar. Here we introduce développé to second at 45 degrees, taken from first position. This exercise also establishes an arabesque en l'air, and to make the line easier to feel, it is taken from third position. Port de bras. This exercise introduces a full port de bras forward. Now for a training exercise which introduces a chapeau relevé to second, with and without a change of feet. Here we introduce relevé passé devant and derrière, and James and Francesca will show you the continuous version. Exercise for relaxation. Here, as you can see, we have a continuous rebound action, with the addition of inward and outward figure of 8 arms, and a good use of the upper body. We'll watch Sophie demonstrate the exercise again, and you will see that she interprets the exercise in her own way. This port de bras incorporates the chassé en avant prepared at the bar and introduces attitude ordinaire à terre. As James will now demonstrate, the boys' version of the port de bras has a different ending and a different time signature. Battement tendus in alignment. Here we use 4 alignments: croisé, en face, ouverte, and écarté. The adage study uses développé devant and second arabesque en l'air as prepared at the bar. To give you another chance to see the setting, Lucy would demonstrate the exercise again. Running with change of direction. This free movement exercise continues the use of swift running and spinning, and introduces a high diagonal arm line, and the use of relaxation while changing direction. sways with arm circles. We hope here to encourage the child to develop running with the use of impetus and a sense of freedom and purpose. Let's watch Rebecca again. Exercise for pirouette en dehors. Girls. This exercise is taken with a relevé devant and making a quarter turn in preparation for a full turn. Lucy demonstrates the exercise to the left. Lucy and Zoe will now show the exercise taken continuously to the right. By positioning the hands on the hips, we hope to help the control of the back and encourage its use when turning. The boys' exercise for pirouette is different to the girls and uses a different time signature. The relevé devant, however, is still taken making a quarter turn. James will now show you the exercise to the left. Lucy will demonstrate the exercise for pirouette en dedans, which is taken en face. We have started the exercise with a preparatory movement for transfer of weight with the balance, and have introduced a full turn en dedans to the right and left. James will now show you the boys' exercise, which is exactly the same as the girls. Here we have introduced a series of pas de bourrée taken under with the back foot. To improve the use of transfer of weight through a rise, we now have a training exercise for glissades derrière and devant, taken at the bar. Lucy and Francesca will now show you the exercise taken derrière. And now they will show you the exercise taken devant. We have purposely left glissades until this later grade, where we hope the children will have developed sufficient strength in the legs and feet and a better understanding of the transfer of weight. The exercise is taken derrière and devant. Let's now see it with the glissade derrière. Now, Lucy will show you the exercise with glissades devant. Sautées and changements. Now for a warm-up exercise which also improves the control of turnout while in the air and landing. Now James will repeat the exercise, and his arms remain bras bas on the relevé in fifth position. Jeté ordinaire and pas de chat. Here we have a continuation of jeté enlevé from grade 3, with the addition of pas de bourrée under and pas de chat, making a simple enchaînement. Balancées, en avant and en arrière. Girls. Once again, we have a natural progression, this time from the grade 3 balancé de côté, which is combined with posé enlevé in arabesque and chassé passé. the boys' version, we have adjusted the beginning and final positions of the exercise. Balancez en avant and en arrière, girls. Rebecca will now show you the exercise using both diagonals. Assemblées. Here we have a training exercise to prepare assemblée over. This is a divided movement taken at the bar to train the assembling of the legs and feet. In this exercise, we have combined soubresauts and assemblées over, which should help the assembling of the legs and feet in the air. Flying hop and run. You will have noticed that in this grade we are increasing the height of the jump in allegro. This exercise is to develop elevation with the legs stretched behind and is a good preparation for posé en levé in arabesque, which follows. The exercise is taken in a circle. When we see the exercise again, you will notice that the use of the upper body, head and arms is the same as the step and hop forward and back exercise in grade 2. Posé en levé in arabesque is for travelling and elevation. First we'll see Lucy on her own. Now I would like to show you a continuous version of the exercise with Lucy and James. You will notice that the final positions in arabesque à terre entendu can also be taken in fourth entendu. Allegro, boys. This exercise gives the boys a chance to show their strength in elevation and combine some of the new steps learnt in this grade. Studies. like to show you Lucy and Heidi with their own interpretations of the same study. Let's watch Lucy first. And now Heidi will demonstrate the study. The boys have a different study with different music. Let's watch James. Free movement study. As in grades 2 and 3, we have an alternative to the classical study. The opening step of the free movement study includes a step and hop with a quarter turn, which we recommend should be taught separately. Once more, I would like to show you two different interpretations. First of all, Zoe. And now for Rebecca's interpretation. Rhythm and character steps. Now for the character section of grade 4. The character steps, dance and music are Russian, as in grade 3, and are based mainly on the Belarusian region of the USSR. Naturally, the steps you are about to see are designed to increase the vocabulary already started in the previous grade. In this grade, there is only one rhythm step in 2/4 time, which introduces syncopation. Let's watch the solo version with Lucy, Zoe and Sophie. The step can also be performed with a partner. Snake step is great fun for children to perform, and we'll see it first as a solo. Let's now watch a close-up of the feet. And now we'll look at the step taken with a partner. Pivot step. Here we introduce pivots with the hands on the hips. Quick promenade can be taken on diagonal or in a circle, as we will see here. They should have a light quality and ideally travel as much as possible. Dance. As in grade 3, the dance is the same for boys and girls, and the vocabulary is taken from grades 3 and 4 character steps. You will notice that the dance has various changes of mood. There is a slow opening section with a dancer feeling lonely and despondent. But as the music quickens, other imaginary friends join in, and the dance gathers speed to an exhilarating ending. Let's watch it first as a solo, and for a change, let's watch James. Now we see the dance performed equally well as partners with Zoe and James. And we conclude grade 4 with a reverence.